Aloha family, I'm Rachel Kaddish and we are going to talk about intuition. How to follow our intuition. I've been getting a lot of questions about this and it's so vital to understand this piece of the puzzle, the piece of the whole. Remembering that we are always unfolding and learning and growing and that it's never done. We're never just finished. It is a journey, as I like to call a joy journey, because the joy is truly in the journey. So, intuition. Well, let's start with an amazing quote by Fritz Persaud that says, "Lose your mind and come to your senses." So take a moment, think about that. What does that mean to you? Lose your mind, come to your senses. So to me, that means let go of this monkey mind, this brain that is constantly getting in our way, telling us different things to do and trying to take us down these roads that aren't always the best for us. For me personally, I start to question what I'm doing and start to think people are thinking certain things about me, and it's almost like mind is ego, right? It's like mind kind of the ego trying to take over. So when we can come to our senses, it's coming to our heart, that's coming to our intuition, that's coming to our sense of touch, our sense of knowing, our sense of that inner knowing, right? So that is truly what intuition is. It's that inner guidance system, that emotional guidance system that is always there, always reaching out to us, like always available for us to tap into if we so choose. So part of this culture and this world, this society, this programming that's been put on us is really there teaching us away from our inner guidance system. It's telling you to use your mind, start to actually like that. Think about that programming that we're always told. It's like, think with your head, like you're not thinking. And so we're always being told to use our minds. When really the power that I feel like the most powerful place that we have to come back to is truly our senses. So if we can start to even put our hands on our belly, I'll show you right here. So do like one hand here on your womb, one hand maybe even on your heart. Start to take really deep breaths. Filling up your belly. And release. And taking a moment to just feel into your body, feel into your heart, allowing yourself to come back to yourself. There's so much going on, these cell phones and the radios and the technology and the video games and the TV and the movies and the magazines, and there's just so much programming all around us all the time. So it's so important to get out into nature, come to your body, do different physical exercises and things that can actually bring you here into this space. And then taking some time to really breathe into this space and asking yourself to just be shown, to be guided the way. And if you take a moment to really feel into it or think about it, how many times in your life have you had this little voice inside of your head telling you, oh, I don't think you should go that way? And you might have gone anyway, and something bad might have happened, or something less than ideal. Same with being in a relationship or a certain partnership. That little voice at the beginning that's like, red flag, look what he's doing. You do not want to be in this relationship. Or same with a man. You see like this kind of crazy come out of a woman that you're like, okay, is this normal? Is this okay? Is this too crazy? Like, I don't know, this is kind of a red flag. There's so many different things that can come up in our body. Our inner guidance system is like yelling at you, go away, turn around, walk the other way. And so often we don't listen. We just keep going down the road thinking, like, our mind just likes to rationalize, oh no, it's okay, it's gonna be like this, it's fine, don't worry about it, just like stuff that down in a little box and like put that away until later when shit gets crazy and then it's like really hard to get out. So what you can do instead is start to notice that voice inside of you. Start to become aware of that voice and what it's trying to say to you. So that is the first part. Come into your body, start to listen. Start to really listen to yourself. And if you can make it a practice. I like gamification, right? So turning things into games. This makes it way more fun. So turn it into a game. Be like, okay, I'm going to challenge myself to see how often I can go with that intuition, that inner guidance system, that inner knowing that's trying to pinball me between these different things that are happening, right? So challenge yourself to go with that intuition and watch what happens. Absolute magic starts to happen when you follow your intuition. So what happens when you choose to listen to your intuition, and then something amazing happens, or you are guided to this incredible person or this amazing place or this incredible circumstance that never would have happened had you not made that one little decision to go that way instead of that way. And maybe your friends were telling you, oh, let's go this way, come on, trying to drag you, let's go this way, and your inner guidance system is like, no, that's not what's right for me. But this inside of your head, you're like, oh, but my friends are going that way, and like everyone wants me to go that way, and they're gonna be mad at me if I don't go that way, so like I'm gonna have to go that way. It's like, no, listen to yourself. What are you being told to do? What is your inner guidance system, your intuition, your knowing telling you to do? Follow that. Watch what happens. And when you do, take a moment and acknowledge yourself. After you followed your inner guidance system and you had an incredible experience, praise yourself. Acknowledge yourself. Say, wow, thank you. You did it. You followed your intuition and look what happened. Really acknowledge and honor yourself for listening to yourself. It's a big deal. And what happens is the more that you start to do this and the more that you start to follow your intuition and continue going with what you know is best, what you feel inside of your body is right, you will start to build trust. You will start to build trust in yourself, in your intuition, in your inner knowing, so that you can start to create a new pathway of following your intuition. So we have these pathways in our brains. They're these patterns, right? They go the same way every time because this is the norm. Just goes this way, right? Every single time. So say you drive home and on your way home you go the same route every single time to get home. That is a pathway in your brain. That's just the way it goes, right? So if you start to make a new pathway, create a new pattern, and you start to go a different way home, you will literally create this new firing system, this new way of moving that can unlock new ways of being, new ways of acting, new ways of experiencing. So the more that we can start to tap into this and we can start to create a new pathway and you break the old patterns of going with your friends or going with what your mind says or that voice inside your head that's like, oh, but my mom would want me to do this or my doctor would want me to do this, and you just listen to yourself, it is so powerful what will happen. So I invite you all, I challenge you all to listen, to really listen to yourself. Lose your mind and come back into your senses and watch the magic unfold. So if you like this video and you want to see more, subscribe to my channel, give it a thumbs up, and let me know if you guys have any questions. This video was prompted by some questions that I was getting around intuition. So here you go. If you have any questions regarding anything I said and you want me to go deeper, let me know. I love to go deep. If you guys are wanting a private coaching session with me, let me know. It's my website is in the YouTube information. It's rachel-kadish.com. Check it out, and until next time, aloha.